Taurus peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-December 2021 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. But Taurus, let's get on into it and see what we got going on. Starting off today's reading with your current energies. What current energies are coming in here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming into mid-December 2021. What current energies do we got here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-December 2021. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look, okay? We got here a Six of Swords, we also got here the Seven of Cups, and then lastly, we got here the Knight of Pentacles. So, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, you definitely want to move into a different direction is what I'm seeing for you, because the Seven of Cups here, it's a little bit of an interesting card. It's kind of a card of like, yeah, many options, many choices, but I also feel like those are options and choices you don't want. So Taurus, you may have a lot of different cups surrounding you, a lot of different opportunities surrounding you, but they're not opportunities that are necessarily your interest or what you want to take, you know? So the Knight of Pentacles comes in here as well, which is the energy of stability, but it's also the energy here too, I feel, of like making sure that you made the right choice. So guys, you want to make the right choice for your future. And even though you may be surrounded by opportunities, you're not just going to take any random opportunity that is not fulfilling to you. You're making sure that the future you create for yourself is going to be the future you want. So I definitely see here that you have a lot of options coming into mid-December about what to do with your future, but you are choosing carefully, okay? This could be about career options, it could be about love options, it could be about opportunities just to take your life to a new type of place. Maybe it's about moving, maybe you got a bunch of options for housing, whatever it is, Taurus, you're really taking some time here to think instead of, you know, automatically just going with whatever cup comes your way. So, let's go ahead and clarify this Seven of Cups. Why do we got the Seven of Cups here for Taurus? And we got here the Ace of Swords. That's a cool card, man. Holy shit. This is a new tarot deck that I'm using. It's called the Spellcasters. I think it's called the, is it the Modern Spellcasters Tarot? Yeah. But that's a really cool Ace of Swords, dude. I like that. I dig this card, man. Anyways, taking a look here. Ace of Swords clarifying that Seven of Cups, you know? It's about making sure that you take the true path, the righteous one, the passionate one. Because you got a lot of fire on this Ace of Swords. And, you know, fire really represents burning desire, burning passion. So Taurus, you know, you're hungry here to make the right choice. You're hungry here to go after what you're passionate about and not just take some sort of bullshit path just because it's revealed itself to you. So you're making sure that you are paving the way of success for a happy and bright future. I like that, Taurus. You are not settling for less. You're settling for exactly what you want. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Swords. Let's see what's going on there. And what do we have? We have here the Four of Cups. Yeah, I mean, your future here is really showing up as there's a lot of opportunities that are coming my way, but I gotta meditate and be sure that I take the clear path for me that is what I want. So guys, you're really figuring out in mid-December what it is you want. What are you passionate about? What do you want your future to be? What are you hungry to have, you know? What will really fill that hunger? You see what I'm saying, Taurus? It's like I want to make sure I know that the future I'm creating for myself is the right choice. So you want to make a crystal clear conscious choice that you've chosen the right path and not taken some BS path, all right? Let's take a look here and see what energies you're going to be dealing with. So what is Taurus going to be dealing with here throughout mid-December 2021? What is Taurus going to be dealing with here throughout mid-December 2021? Let's have a look. We got here the Two of Pentacles. We also got here the High Priestess. We got here the Ten of Wands. And we got here the King of Wands. So with the energies you're dealing with, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, there's a lot of indecision for you, Taurus. I feel like you've been indecisive about where you want your future to go. Because it's not always easy knowing what you want your future to be. It's not always easy knowing whether or not you made the right choice. So I think the High Priestess is you trying to tune in a little bit and really listen and follow your intuition this month, and I would say that's important. It's always a good thing to follow your intuition. For example, let's say we're talking about career right now. You got offered a job, but for some reason you have a gut feeling telling you to not accept that job. yeah, don't accept it if you're getting that gut feeling. You know what I'm saying, Taurus? Like, if you're getting a gut feeling that something just isn't good for you, don't accept it. Don't take that opportunity. Now, on the other side, if you are feeling that something's going to be really good for you, if you have a gut feeling that a situation's really, really positive, really, really good, then accept that opportunity as it comes. But overall, Taurus, you know, taking a look at the energies you're dealing with, 10 of Wands, King of Wands, there's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of burden here, because it's like, fuck, man, I just don't know what I want to do with my future, because I'm not necessarily satisfied with my present moment. So figuring things out is a lot harder. You know, it's a lot easier said than done. You know, it's pretty hard. It's a little tough here, right? And I totally understand that, totally resonate with that. It's not easy to know what you want to do with your future. What I would say, though, Taurus, is that at the end of the day, if you have no idea, you might as well spend time figuring it out. And what does that mean? That means to have experiences, right, guys? That means to do everything that you can. Take up opportunities as they come and go. No one says you have to commit to these opportunities. Nobody says that that has to be the rest of your life. It's just the more experiences you have, the more you figure out what you want for yourself, the more you figure out what you want for your life. You know, life experience is so fucking valuable, and you can never not have enough of it. You know, having more life experiences is super beneficial to you. So I feel for mid-December, guys, if you don't necessarily know what your burning passion is and what you want your future to necessarily be, this might be a great time to experiment, okay? This may be awesome for experimentation, to go out there, to get to know things, to have experiences, right? I think it would be a really wonderful time for you. Let's go ahead and take a look here, though, and see where things are going for you, Taurus. Where are things going for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-December 2021. We got here a Queen of Pentacles, we got a Knight of Swords, we got here the Ace of Cups, and then we got here the Four of Swords. So, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, where things are going for you. Queen of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. Still continuing to put yourself out there, I feel. Still continuing to put yourself out there, but at the same time, where you want to go is you want to go to where you're comfortable. To where you're content, Taurus, is what I'm seeing, you know? For example, maybe right now, you're trying to decide where you want to live. You have a couple apartments in mind, or you have a couple houses in mind, and you're like, I want to go to where I'm the most comfortable, you know? So based upon where things are going, Taurus, it's like, I want to go towards an environment that I know I'm going to be comfortable, that I know I'm going to be content in, okay? Because I think you're in a place, Taurus, where you're kind of tired of living on the edge. You're kind of tired of also like living in the unknown. You want to get to a grounded and stable place. You want to get to a state of contentment, okay? And with the Ace of Cups here followed up with the Four of Swords, you know, you don't want to be in a place that you don't love and that you don't care about. You want to make sure wherever you're going in mid-December is going to be a really, really fun, cool, calm, collected, and comfortable and content place. So that's where you want to go, you know? Like I said, for a few of you Tauruses, this reading could be talking about moving. Maybe you're struggling right now on where you want to live, where you want to be comfortable. You're trying to figure that out. Maybe you're turning down opportunities in love right now because you want to make sure that you find the right partner that you're comfortable with. Maybe it's the same thing about work. You're kind of turning down different types of jobs. You're trying to feel out what's the right job for you. You know, you're in a space this month where you want to get to a very content environment to where you're happy with your life, you're happy with your environment is passionate, it's awesome, it's amazing. You want to get there because you're so tired of living on the edge. I think that you're tired of living in the unknown and living in that flow state. You want to be in a place to where you're totally comfortable. And I understand that 110%, you know? It's really difficult to not feel that comfort, not feel at home somewhere in your own life, and that's where you want to go. So I would say my best advice to you, Taurus, is coming into mid-December, if you know what you want for your future, okay? If you know what you're super passionate about, if you know what is going to make you feel in that state of contentment, I would say go for it, okay? So Taurus, if you already know what you want and you have it in mind, go for it this month. I think it could really work out for you. Now, for Tauruses that want to be in a state of contentment and are tired of living their life on the edge and feel like you don't know where you're going, I would say hold on a little longer and keep having experiences, okay? Because the more experiences you have, the more you're going to figure out on what it is you like, what it is you love, what it is you're passionate about, the type of environment you want for yourself. So the more experiences that you can have in your life, the more answers you'll have towards what it is you want, you know? So that's what I would say for those two types of different scenarios. Now let's go ahead and take a look here and see if any dire or important messages are coming in from you. Keep in mind for this portion of the reading, this is messages coming in from your spirit guides. It may resonate to things we talked about in this reading, or it may be a completely separate message. So let's see what your guides have to say for mid-December 2021. All right, what do Taurus's spirit guides have to say? Are there any dire or important messages coming in for Taurus throughout mid-December 2021? First card out, we got here the Temperance. Next card out, we got here the Four of Wands. We got here the Sun. And we got here the Eight of Cups. So Taurus, your guides here are kind of essentially saying to you, you know, that comfortable environment, that stability, that happiness that you're looking for with your life can all be yours, 110%. But what that's going to require is you having to walk away, first things first, from anything that's making you unhappy. So Taurus, let's take a look here for a second. Let's say right now, you're not happy with your job, and you want to work at a job that you're super content at. Well, what would be the first thing you have to do to be happy? You got to walk away from that job, and you got to start job hunting. Now, I'm not saying don't be unpractical. Be practical. Don't leave your job until you have another one lined up for you, but that's the thing, right, Taurus? If you're working a job that you hate, start job hunting and find one that you will be content at. And then once you get that job, leave the job you hate, go to the job that's going to bring you into that state of contentment, okay? Taurus, if you feel like you've been bouncing around too much, you're tired of going from apartment to apartment or from house to house, you know, start looking at a place that you feel like you could really feel at home at, you know? Start traveling, start going to different states, start looking around for properties in different types of places and areas all around the world and see what you really resonate with. See how your energy feels towards it. Go visit it. See how you really feel there, you know? I really feel like this overall reading is just talking about you guys wanting to feel at home, aka wanting to feel content with wherever you're at in your environment, whether that's being content in your work, content in your relationships, content in where you live, or maybe it's all those things combined. This is you guys having to figure it out. So in order to get there, you got to be willing to leave what you don't like already about your current life behind, all right? So Taurus, you can get to that state of contentment. You just got to figure out what you want for yourself. And if you know what you want for yourself, you got to take that leap to get there. You got to be willing to work to get there, okay? Let's have a look here at the overall outcome. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-December 2021. What is going to be the overall outcome? And we got here the Tower, and we also got here the Three of Cups. Taurus, embracing change and letting things change in general is exactly what's going to bring you to a positive and happy place. It's what's going to bring you to that celebration, Three of Cups. So if you want to get there, you got to be willing to let everything you have in your life right now that doesn't serve you crash and burn so that you can start from new, so that you can build up to the life you want to be living, so that you can reach that state of contentment, okay? So Taurus, that's my best advice for you guys here coming into the mid-month mark for December 2021. If there are things in your life that are making you unhappy, it's time to explore what will. And if you don't know what will make you happy, it's time to keep having more, you know, what was the word that I was using before? It's time to have more adventures, I guess, right? It's time to have more experiences. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot the word experience, okay? I'm very tired today, guys, so don't mind me. But it's time to have more experiences, okay? So if you don't know what's going to make you happy, have more experiences, and you're bound to find out what you feel aligned to, what feels right for you, what feels at home with you, and then you can move your life in that direction. All right? I mean, in the beginning of the reading, Taurus, you pulled the Six of Swords as the first card that came out, and that Six of Swords is like, yeah, I want to go in a different direction. You know, I want to move my energy towards something new. I want my life to be in a different place than it is right now. I want a different future for myself. So if you want to get there, guys, figure out what you need first and foremost, right? Figure out what you want, figure out what you need. Moving forward from that, then take action to get there. And anything that you feel a part of your life right now that isn't serving you, that you don't love, or that you don't enjoy, don't hesitate to cut it out, you know? If you hate your job, don't hesitate to quit it. Just make sure you have a better job lined up for you. If you are not happy in your relationships, don't be afraid to walk away from those relationships. If you're not happy where you live currently, don't be afraid to move and look for different houses and different apartments. You know, this is the energy of it's your life, guys. You can make it whatever you want it to be, but you got to be willing to leave behind first the crap that does not serve you, okay, in order to get to that more happy place. All right, Taurus, I really think that you guys have an awesome opportunity here in mid-December to reach that state of contentment, but it is going to require your work. And most importantly, it's going to require having to know where you want to go. So if you know that, Taurus, if you know where you want to go, if you know what you want your future to be, work towards it to get it. If you don't know, hang on a little longer and keep having more experiences, because the more experiences you have in life, the more you will figure out what you're passionate towards, what you love, what you resonate with, what you feel aligned to, what you feel called to, and then you can work your way to get there, okay? So Taurus, I would say observe this month what it is you want for yourself, assess what it is you want for yourself, and then moving into the rest of this month, into the next month, start taking action to get there. You guys got this, okay? All right, Taurus, I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your December 2021, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my bull gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.